First of all, I'd like to thank everyone I was able to have a conversation with in the lunchroom today, or the teacher's lounge. I'll be back on campus tomorrow, and quite frankly, amazed at all the work that you guys do and how great you do it constantly. And to hear you talk about the things that you care about or that you have concerns about just reinforces what I've always said. It's not for me to say your truth, it's for you to say your truth. It's for you to advocate for the things that you know that you need. And because of that, we need your voice as part of the conversation. It's good to have conversations in the lounge and to talk through things. But as I shared with another teacher, not just the other day, they said, ESC, man, we've got shortages. We've got too many caseloads, all this stuff, the meetings, the IEPs. I work on the weekends. My principal knows what I do. But your principal doesn't set your contract. Your principal doesn't, they're in the middle. Like, they're being managed by the district just like you're being managed by the district. And so they have to answer to the district, answer to the parents, to you. So a lot of times they're in the middle of those things that need to be addressed. But it's only when we come together to address things and to demand that we receive the respect that we deserve, are we going to be able to get it? There's a lot of concern right now that it is a disparate system, that there are talks about we don't have resources for this and we're going to have to cut back on that, and it's going to be a lean year for X, Y, or Z. But at the same time, you saw record increases for people that were at the district that, well, quite frankly, it doesn't make sense. It's a disconnect. It doesn't resonate. And so the thing becomes this: as you look at the legislative session, where the House is only asking for an increase of $60 per student. I need to put that in context for you. $60 per student is below like 1% increase in funding. So what kind of money do you think is going to be available for salaries? And the thing is going to be, well, who's at fault? Who's to blame? And well, it's the system. It's a whole system that we have to be engaged in. And that means legislatively, which we are right now. We're working on multi-year contracts. We're working about deregulating some of the things that are going on. We're addressing some of the stuff about like school safety that has to happen. But we're really focused on salary and benefits and what allows you to financially stay a teacher. You may have dual income, but we often go from those individuals that have a single income, because dual incomes, unfortunately, people do get divorced and that may become a single income. But can a single income stay as a classroom teacher? And it should, because a single income should be enough money to raise a family and to do the things that you want to do. So as Florida is ranked 50th in teacher salary, as the state of Florida is 48th in student allocation of funding, it's no surprise why we are where we are. And it's time for us to have that conversation to figure out how to move forward. And I get it. People are tired. We're all tired. But tired and priorities are two different things. Even when you're tired, when you get called about, hey, we're heading out Friday night, we're going to have a good time, come on it. And if it's something you really want to do, you still do it even when you're tired. And so this is our profession. Somebody stood up in the past. It's been 50 years of this contract here in Leon County Schools, negotiated back in 1975. And they didn't know who we were. And 50 years from now, we want to make sure the educators that come in, which may be our sons and daughters and grandkids, who knows, that they have the same rights. And when we don't join our union, we weaken our position, we lessen our voice. So, we can make it about that the union just wants your dues. Couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, I'm reimbursed by them because I'm full-time release, because the district doesn't pay for my position, our union members do. Yet every educator in the district benefits from it. If the members want me to go back in the classroom, I'll go back in the classroom. But I want that to be your decision, not somebody's decision up here at the Capitol. With great appreciation and looking forward to continuing the fight to make sure that you have the respect that you deserve, that your family is well taken care of because you have the salary and the benefits that you deserve, and that your students and you have the resources that are needed so that they can be successful. So appreciate y'all. Please, looking forward to seeing you. Take care.